What up, guys? Welcome back to another video. Crazy, right? California. Oh, we're gonna make this. Hang tight. So, California, Southern California, it actually rained yesterday. Yeah, you know what I mean? And the temperature got all the way down to a shocking 60 degrees. I know, all you guys on the East Coast are gonna hate, but it's actually gonna keep raining. Today is like the one day in between. So today we're just going for a little leisurely ride through Dana Point. I think we might go down to the harbor. And if you guys are new to the channel, consider subscribing. If you want $100 off a Super 73, there will be a link down below. Support the channel by clicking that link. I got some merch as well. Link will be down below. Catch you guys on the other side of the intro. So welcome back, guys. Thanks again for clicking on the video. Currently, I haven't charged my battery since the little ride, my last video, which was just a couple days ago, where I was riding in dirt. So I got about half a battery. And so at full throttle, I'm hitting 29, 30. So normally it's 32, 33 on a full charge. But today I kind of wanted to talk about why buying an e-bike, not specifically Super 73, but I bought 3 Super 73s in 2020. Why that was like the best decision that I've ever made. Okay, so basically back in March 2020, I had seen Super 73 like from Casey Neistat on his channel and whatnot, but I really didn't know the differences in the different e-bikes and whatnot. So I started, I'd say it was probably like right about May, June. My birthday's in June. I think it was around my birthday time that I started like looking into different e-bikes and thinking about getting one, considering the situation that we were all in, and wanting to be able to get out and actually do something besides sit in my house all day. So I started researching the different ones, and obviously, for me personally, the style of the Super 73 was like no other. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger to pre-order, and the wait began. As I'm waiting, I'm going up to the headquarters like every Friday in Irvine to do a little test ride. Not to see if I wanted to buy the bike anymore. At that point, I knew I wanted to buy the bike. I already pre-ordered it, paid for it, but just to be able to get on and ride it. So then, of course, one Friday, I bring my wife for her to try it out. So she tries out, I think she rode the R. So she hops on the R, and it must have been like 15 seconds later, she stops and looks at me and says, "I want one." So, okay, so then we end up buying her a Z1. She liked the pink color, and 20 miles an hour for her is probably good. So we get that. So now we have the pink bike. We're still waiting on the S2, and I'm like, man, I'm riding her pink Z1 around, but we can't ride together, and now I'm like really wanting my pre-order to hurry up. So as I'm trying to wait patiently, I end up saying, okay, let's get an S or an S1, and go on Facebook, find a super gently used S series bike, the green one I have, and it was in Laguna Beach, so it was like 15 minutes away. It had 8 miles on it. The guy basically never even rode it yet. So I picked that up, So now I had a bike, my wife had a bike, we were able to ride, attach the trailer on the back of hers, take it to Big Bear. And you can see in some of my early videos, you know, I didn't have any modifications on it, everything stock. Still, I loved it, but then I started getting into modifications and modding my S. And then in September, the S2 arrived. And yes, so basically, between the time from when I got the S to the S2 actually coming, I got a lot more into the community. I created a Instagram, Chris_Super73, and I started interacting with different people in the community, and ended up going on some group rides and like talking to these people and actually like reaching out to people through Instagram, and have now created such an amazing little community that I'm a part of, and that many of you watching my videos are probably a part of. But it's just so crazy how life-changing it can be by just deciding to order an e-bike or an e-scooter or e-skateboard or something that'll like really make you want to get out and just explore and ride. Like today, I have no specific location I'm riding to. I just went down to the harbor, cruising around. Like I said earlier, it's freezing because it's 62 degrees outside. No, I'm just kidding. But you know, it's like it just gets you outside. It gets you to do something. So, you know, I'd love to hear in the comments if anybody else has a similar story where they came or went out and bought a. Oh, this is a dead end. They bought an e-bike sometime after March of last year, and it really changed your whole perspective on getting outside and doing stuff. Check this out, guys. So this is like where you come out from the harbor and then you go out that way, or you can come back in. Either way, they both go out to the main ocean area. I'm not super nautically smart, so I don't know the names of everything, but yeah, it's beautiful over here. If you look down that way, you're headed towards San Diego. Obviously, the other way is Los Angeles, and we're right here in the middle here in Orange County. So to kind of give you guys a different perspective of what the harbor looks like, this is it. There's like a bunch of smaller boats, but man, there is some big freaking yachts in here too. That's just one side, and there's more on the other side of the bridge over here. So that's a basic little tour of the harbor area. Now we got to head back up this little ramp system to get up to that Heritage Park where we started. It's really like, I don't know, from our house to the harbor, I would say to ride there, it would take maybe 7 minutes at the most. Coming back up maybe takes 2 more minutes because it's uphill. But super nice, super easy. Super 73. Here, I'll go this way. You guys stay on the path. Big tires come in handy sometimes. There you go. So that's a little lookout of the harbor area. And a lot of people take, I don't know if you heard of Catalina, but they take a little boat from the harbor and they go out to Catalina, which is a little island that is off the coast, and it's really fun. In fact, I'm going to do a little group ride there. Not sure exactly how we're going to work that out, but got a lot of stuff planned for 2021. Yeah, luckily in my little area where I live, it seems like most people are pretty cool. I mean, a lot of people have e-bikes, but as far as like, you know, they look at you and they don't really trip too much. Of course, you're always going to have a couple haters, but what's life without some haters in it, right? All right, guys, that's going to be the video. Thanks for watching. I just wanted to get something done because it's going to rain for a few more days here. And yeah, it was a beautiful Sunday afternoon. I wanted to go down to the harbor and then kind of just talk about why getting an e-bike has definitely changed my life a bit. So don't forget the links below. Subscribe if you haven't. Hit the like button if you want. And yeah, appreciate you guys watching. See you guys in the next ride. Peace.